So we left off right here in Genesis 27. Okay, and this is just to give you some background, people, because we're going to get back to, Romans. All right. So Isaac's father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. Right. But again, this is where it changes Esau's blessing. Okay. And by thy sword shalt thou live. I repeat, by thy sword shalt thou live. So he would get everything through bloodshed, the stealing of lands, wealth, resources. Do you understand, people? Okay? And thou shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, and thou shalt break his yoke off thy neck. Verse 41, and Esau hated Jacob, his brother, okay? Esau hated that hatred. When you go, the real word is enmity. You go to Genesis, the 3rd chapter, around the 15th verse. And enmity was placed between the serpent seed, which is Esau, Edom, and the woman. And the woman is Israel. You understand? Okay? And go into the word enmity in Google. You understand? And you'll see hatred, ill will, rivalry, feud, so on and so forth. Okay? You'll even see the word venom there. Yeah, from the serpent seed. Okay? In other words, the hatred is real, and it's hatred. Okay? It isn't racism, it's hatred. All right? So, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. See? He was never chosen. And let's understand something. Esau did not have the fight with Angel Peniel. That was Jacob. And it was Jacob's name that was changed to Israel, not Esau's. You understand? All right? All right, give me a minute. All right, so getting back to Romans 15. For whatsoever things were written aforetime, written for our learning. Just like giving you the background, a backstory like I just read. It's for your learning to understand. Okay? They are not the chosen people. Okay? They are not Christians. They can call themselves whatever the hell they want. They're not Christians, really? But you're going to remove your neighbor's landmarks when the Bible tells you thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark? And you call yourself Christian? You're going to genocide a people. You're going to enslave a people. You're going to murder, steal their wealth, lands, resources. You're going to steal their identity, but you're still going to call yourself Christian. And who gives a shit what they call themselves? It doesn't matter. All right? Their actions is what matters. That's what you need to be paying attention to, is what they do, not what they say. Okay? So, whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience, that word goes into suffering. Matter of fact, let's do that, okay, to give you better understanding. Give me a minute. So, again, steadfastness, constancy, endurance, and in the New Testament, all right, the characteristics of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose, right, and his loyalty to faith, and pitied by even the greatest trials and suffering. So you see, you are going to suffer, just like it says in Acts and the other precepts, okay? And whatever happens to you, your trials that you go through, you got to take cheerfully. Okay, again, what is written aforetime was written for your learning. Okay? To be patient, to suffer, steadfastly, patient, waiting for Yahweh to return so he can set up his kingdom here on the earth. You understand? Okay? All right? A patient, enduring, sustaining preservance. And what's going to preserve you? What's going to sustain you? This word. This truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. You understand, people? Okay? That's what's going to do it. Okay? It got nothing to do with you. This all comes from the Lord. All right? If you've been sanctified and ordained to be prophets unto the nations, you're going to be preserved by the angels. You understand? We'll be right back with parts 3 and 4. Shalom.